Hey y'all, Ryan Lovelace here. Last week I posted a video, POV of just hand shaping an entire board start to finish. This week I wanted to share with you guys a kind of comparison video of what is involved hand shaping versus machine shaping. So I thought a cool way to do that would be to go side by side of a complete hand shape with a machine shape of the exact same board, same dimensions, same model, same everything, different process. So on the right side, we've got the CNC pre-shape, and on the left side, we've got the complete hand shape. You'll notice the hand shape, I had to speed up 6 times the speed in order to keep up with the complete time of the machine shape. So that alone should tell you how much more effort there is involved in hand shaping compared to machine shaping. But if you watch this whole video and watch all the steps, you can just see how much more there is in the hand shaping process. There's still a ton of detail to get through and get right in the machine shaped stuff. You can still mess up a CNC shaped board so easily your head will spin. But if you're a seasoned shaper and you know what you're doing and you have experience, the machine shaping process takes a whole lot of process out of the creation of a surfboard. In my opinion, it takes out a whole lot of the creativity as well. I mean, almost all of it. And just a lot of the fun. I really, if you've seen a video of me hand shaping, you'll see me get probably pretty excited a couple times throughout the board. I really enjoy the process personally. Not everybody is the same for sure. I know that there are people that really enjoy the machine shaping process as much as I enjoy the hand shaping process. So it's really a personal decision and kind of choice made by the board builder, depending on what they want out of the surfboard and the intention for it and their chosen method. So I'm just gonna kind of chip through this thing here for a while. You can see the machine shaped board, the bottom is almost done already. So yeah, kind of take a look, see, maybe you can glean some stuff in terms of technique and approach. And we'll check in here in just a couple minutes when we're through with this thing. So as we kind of wrap up the last little bit of this, I just wanted to kind of check in again. In the video I stopped after I shaped, and I've got a couple words kind of after the process here, but just to kind of check in. There's no real kind of winner or loser with hand shaping and machine shaping. I think the key is to trust in who's building your board and what's behind it, and making sure that you're getting what you think you're getting. If you think you're getting a hand shaped board and you're not, I think that's a shame, and that happens a lot. I think one thing to really pay attention to is the word handmade versus hand shaped. Every surfboard is handmade. So you can be a giant company and say your boards are handmade. The glassing process is still by hand. Even molding a board, a pop out, is still done more or less by hand. So you can kind of greenwash your whole process by saying handmade, and most companies do. But if we're talking about specific hand shaping, that's a really, really rare bird these days in the grand scheme of surfboards. And if you really want kind of the true essence of what building surfboards can be for you as a surfer, in terms of the detail that can be tweaked, rail shape, rockers, concave depth, all of that, a real legitimate hand shaper is going to control all of those things specifically for you. And if that's something you want to access within your pursuit within surfing, I think you really should. I think you should try and chase it down and find a good qualified hand shaper, just somebody that cares, because I think it's something really unique within our sport. It's just something that's so rare these days, especially in such a large industry. I think it's really cool, and it's what really separates the surf world from any other quote sports. So if hand shaping versus machine shaping is something you care about, I think it's worth looking into, and it's worth understanding the details. And I've got a few more words here in the end of this, but if you care about the details, this is what's involved. And hopefully this is cool for you. Have a good one. Okay. So, just let me make sure the camera's still running 1 sec before I say too much. Okay, we are good. So if you've made it this far, watched the whole video or skipped around, just to kind of conclude a little bit, there's no better hand-shaped or machine-shaped. A good surfboard's a good surfboard. The thing that sits in the background is how that board is made, and if you know how that board is made, if you care about that in the process. Without really any debate, you can tell hand shaping takes a lot more expertise, skill with the tools, knowledge, experience. I mean, it's a whole, I'm almost 20 years into this. I feel like I'm still learning every day. And that's the fun of it too. That's the pursuit. If you watch this last machine part, you can tell it's still completely feasible to fuck up a surfboard. You can ruin it. It's still a soft foam. It's no different, but the amount of various skills that you need, the amount of time with the tools that you need is much, much less. You still need a touch. You still need to be able to see a surfboard and understand the details. But in terms of experience necessary, it's a fraction. So anyone that will tell you that they're no different, clearly by watching this video you can tell they're extremely different. You still end up with a great surfboard out the end of it, hopefully, but just to illustrate a little bit of it, that's shaping. So thanks for hanging out. Let me turn this thing off. Have a great day.